This is the most feared man in the streets. And he's exactly what you think a backyard fighter would look like. Shaved head, gold teeth, black beard, shredded, and a total savage. He is dubbed as one of the best street fighters of all time. And he is so fierce, even Mike Tyson became a huge fan of him. But he doesn't fight for fame or for glory. He fights because he likes to punish bullies. And trust me, fighting with him is the last thing you want to do, because his fist is so powerful. He easily knocks out his opponents over and over again.
The guy didn't want to get up. The guy look up to the camera, you see these two knots on his head. It looked like golf balls.
Don't get up. That's a little bit of a knot there on your forehead, bud.
But there's something else you need to know about him. This man has one of the craziest life stories. He lost his house, he lost his job, and he was homeless.
At one time I was homeless. At one time I had to live in my car.
But somehow, he managed to turn his life around and became a legend. This is the incredible story of Kimbo Slice. Meet Kevin Ferguson, aka Kimbo Slice. He was born in the Bahamas but raised in the US, and he was always good with the fist. You see, Kimbo started fighting when he was just 13, but he didn't fight because he liked it. He fought to defend his friend from a bully, and later on, as he grew up, that became his mission.
Personally, I like to fight bullies. You know what I'm saying? Whoever thinks he's a badass, I would like to bang with him.
However, things were not good for him outside the backyard ring. Kimbo lost his house in a hurricane, and he started doing every job he could, as a limo driver, as a strip club bouncer, and as a bodyguard for a porn company.
That was around the time I was homeless. So instead of, going home every night, there was no home to go to, I would just park my car around back and just sleep in the car.
However, working as a bodyguard was the best thing that could ever happen to him, because as a bodyguard, he was able to unleash his inner beast.
It just took one night of took one night of some dudes coming in, and one dude thought he was a badass, and the fight took place. And I guess by all that anger, knowing my situation, it just unleashed the beast.
Kimbo realized he enjoyed giving the bad guys what they deserve. And during his free time, he returned to the backyard to fight the baddest dudes in his neighborhood. When his friends uploaded the videos on YouTube, they went viral. And soon, Dana White heard about him and signed him for the UFC. He also became a part of the Ultimate Fighter and later signed for the Bellator. In the blink of an eye, Kimbo went from being homeless to being a celebrity with $500,000 in his bank accounts. Sadly, Kimbo died at the age of 42 due to heart failure, but his